Good evening, and welcome to the Sacramento County Planning Commission's hearing for Monday, September 22nd. We will convene at 5:30 p.m. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Absolutely. Commissioner Conklin,
Here?
Corona Sabagnano,
Here.
Devlin,
Present.
Verga,
Here.
and with those 4 members present, we do have a quorum.
Thank you very much. And we'll stand now for the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Sabagnano, maybe you can start for us. Thank you.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. And that brings us to the first item on our agenda. I know we had swearing in earlier this year.
I'll go ahead and do the announcement.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
The county fosters public engagement during the meeting and encourages public participation, civility, and the use of courteous language. The commission does not condone the use of profanity, vulgar language, gestures, or other inappropriate behavior, including personal attacks or threats directed toward any meeting participant. Seating may be limited and available on a first-come, first-served basis. To make an in-person public comment, please complete and submit a speaker request form to the clerk. Each individual will be invited to the podium to make a public comment. Members of the public may send a written comment which is distributed to the commission members and filed in the record. Contact information is optional and should include the meeting date and off-agenda item number to be sent as follows. Email a comment to boardclerk@saccounty.gov. Mail a comment to 700 H Street, Suite 2450, Sacramento, California, 95814. And that concludes the announcement.
Thank you for providing the announcements and correcting me for that oversight. Now that leads us to agenda item number 1. Executive Director, do you want to tee that off?
Item number 1 is the swearing in of commissioners. I know a couple of folks have done that already, and I think we were just waiting for some of the others. And is Nicole, there she is. Clerk of the Board Staff, Nicole Lee, will do the honors.
Good evening to our planning commissioners tonight. My name is Nicole. I'm Assistant Clerk of the Board of Supervisors. I will be swearing in tonight Representative from District 1, Commissioner Mariana Corona Sabagnano, and also Representative of District 2, Commissioner Joseph Devlin. So I will do you separately, so we'll start in numerical order, if that's okay with you this evening. So if you could please stand and raise your right hand, Commissioner Mariana Corona Sabagnano. You are hereby being sworn in for the Sacramento County Planning Commissioner. Please raise your right hand and repeat the following statement. I, Mariana Corona Sabagnano, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
I, Mariana Corona Sabagnano, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
And the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States
And the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California,
That I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
That I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties that I am about to enter.
Thank you. So Commissioner Devlin, this evening you are hereby being sworn in for the Sacramento County Planning Commission. Please raise your right hand and repeat the following statement. I, Joseph Devlin, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
I, Joseph Devlin, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
Thank you. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And now we'll move to item number 2 under our non-contested portion of our agenda. Is there a desire for staff to present?
And I will go ahead and read that into
Oh,
the record.
sorry. Thank you.
No worries. PLMP 2024-00040 is Development Plan Review. It is located at 4265 Winding Woods Way, approximately 1,036 feet south of the intersection of Winding Way and Winding Woods Way in the Fair Oaks community, and the environmental document is exempt.
Thank you again, Madam Clerk. Is there a desire for staff to present from the dais? Nope, nope. All right. Is the applicant here? Do they wish to present before the commission? All right. Any testimony from the members of the public? Not seeing any. Clerk, don't see any on the.
And we have not received any public comments for this item.
Okay. Any comments from the dais? Is there a motion?
I'll move staff recommendation.
We have a motion.
I'll second it.
We have a second. Clerk?
And that item passes with all members voting yes.
Thank you very much. That moves us to number 3 on our agenda. Clerk, will you please call?
Item number 3 is PLMP 2024-00163. This is a tentative subdivision map, a special development permit, and a major design review. The property is located at 965 Jonas Avenue, approximately 320 feet from the intersection of Jonas Avenue and Northrop Avenue in the Arden Arcade community, and the environmental document is a notice of exemption.
Okay. Is there a desire for staff to present? Not seeing any. Is the applicant here that wishes to present? Nope. Okay. Any member of the public that wish to comment? Clerk, any?
And I have not received any public comments for this item.
Okay.
Was
Yes.
that a hand in the audience for a comment?
Oh, no, I guess not.
Still the same thing.
Okay.
I thought so too. Then I'll make a motion, we move the item as presented on the agenda.
All right. We have a motion.
Second.
We have a second. Clerk?
And that item does pass with all members voting yes.
Okay. That takes us to the 4th item on our agenda. Clerk, will you please call?
Item number 4 is PLMP 2022-00174. This is a conditional use permit, a special development permit, and a design review. The property is located at 2000 and 2001 Helena Avenue, approximately 200 feet north of the intersection of Clio Way and Red Robin Lane in the Arden Arcade community, and the environmental document is a mitigated negative declaration.
Okay. Is there any desire to have staff present? No. All right. Do we have the applicant here that wishes to? Do you wish to present before the commission? Sure. Absolutely. Please. Right up here.
Well, we did receive a public comment. Are you the?
He's not the applicant.
Oh, not the applicant.
No.
Thank you for the correction.
We're asking for the applicant?
Looking for the applicant.
We're asking for the applicant?
Oh, okay.
No problem.
Don't go too far.
Yeah. All right. Is the applicant here? All right. Do you wish to address the commission? No? Okay. We'll open it up for public comment. And I see, is it Mr. Serrano? Yep, please.
Okay, my name is Jesus Serrano. I'm one of the property owners behind the empty lot. I disagree with that project because there are a couple of different reasons. First thing, by raising the three-story apartment, the up won't have more privacy at all. Second thing, affecting the traffic going from my street by Aurora Avenue, and be risking more to the kids playing the streets and anything. The third thing, by having apartment, it causes more problems. Right now, we're having problems with homeless behind my property. Last year, happens a fire because homeless people. And I didn't know that until the next day I show up. I saw the fire prints on my driveway. They destroyed the back a little bit of my fencing, everything. I don't disagree with apartments, but I prefer build homes or condominiums. And the other thing, by having people in there, it causes more problem right in the middle of the night, any other thing affecting the whole neighborhood. It's a nice, peaceful area. I don't want that thing because that affects everyone. I'm disagree with that project. Homes or condominiums. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other comments from the public? Ask the applicant if they'd like to respond to the questions or the concerns that have been raised. Are you waving? Yep.
Thanks for the chance. I think we had a CPAC, and we offered those opportunities beforehand, and that was a while ago. And there was no one showed up at the moment, and we could have addressed all those issues. As a matter of fact, our design by the county design team accounted for all that. We made all kind of design modification to accommodate that, and that was kind of pre-assumed and kind of predicted all these scenarios, and we incorporated that into the design. So we can look into the design further to address or look at these issues and how it got addressed. You know, we can show that, and it is something that we had under consideration beforehand. So. And it could have been addressed at the same time during the CPAC as well.
Okay. I have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So as I understand it, this is the property that's by Marconi and 80, right kind of below that big billboard sign.
East of, between El
Correct.
Camino and Marconi on the right, on the east side of the highway.
Yes. And as I understand it, there was, I think in the design, a proposal to at least minimize some of the windows to provide some greater privacy. My concern is more for the residents or proposed residents, or prospective residents, I should say, and facing that existing masonry wall. As I understand it, there's a proposed masonry split face wall, and I know that there is a homeless encampment there at the intersection. What barriers or what steps is the project putting in place to kind of shield and kind of safeguard the prospective residents there from those that might that don't belong there, might wander into the property, or at least kind of protect the residents from those kind of factions?
There is there is a fence proposed along the additional layer of fence along the west side or the east of the highway. Again, to kind of create a double layer of where the issue you said you mentioned to address that. And we are working in collaboration with Caltrans as well that to take that into consideration. It's not only homeless, but there's a power outlet there as well that needs to be addressed. So we're not at that point, but we're in collaboration, working in coordination with Caltrans. And there's a particular spot that really dangerous for everyone. So yes, we're in coordination with Caltrans, and we were planning additional layer of fence, and also the landscaping is sort of it took into consideration as far as the sun or protection, the noise coming from the west side, so that the landscaping design kind of accounted for that as well. So this is a pretty meditated design, and we spend a whole lot of time putting this thing together.
Yeah, I understand it's a underdeveloped, underutilized, and challenging parcel. Very concerned about making sure that there's adequate foliage in planters, kind of shielding, creating some sort of sound barrier or and even visual barrier to the masonry wall along the 80 there. As I understand it, there's at least the perimeter landscaping. There's a kind of increase of foot on center for the planters from 30 to 58 feet. Is there a reason or rationale for that deviation?
The division is originally they said for the business district. That was the standard is I believe you can always step in. Show. The original design or the original ones for a business, but now since we're changing into multifamily, definitely the design changed the division. So that's why we're just asking for a division without really fully requesting the change of zoning, just dividing it to fit the multifamily.
Okay. And then last question before I hand it off to my colleagues here. The windows, because it's the close proximity to the freeway there, are there considerations of upgrading the windows to better soundproof for the residents? Since you are looking at 3 stories, which obviously is going to exceed the height of that barrier.
It's a 3-story. By the way, I just want to point out as well, the part of the building that falls toward the single residential is downsized to 2 stories. That is a part of taking into consideration the residential and the visibility. Also, there are long trees along the fence, literally creating that blockage and creating privacy. We took a lot of consideration into this design for that single family, as well as we had the noise study as well. And the distance from the highway somehow studied by we have a consultant that studied, and you're right. The windows we're considering, the wall materials we're considering account for the noise and the sun. So that all taken into consideration, yes.
Okay. So as I understand it, the buildings that are proposed to be 3 stories, those are going to be on the east side of the property, closest to the existing single-story family homes?
It is a 3-story. I don't know, you might want to look at the drawing. If you look at the design, that might describe it better than I do. If you see the one building, a portion of it is a 2-story, and the rest of the portion towards the west is a 3-story.
Maybe
So-
staff might be able to pull up a rendition for us. Thank you.
Go to the next page. This is a building facing the east, and if you go to there should be one more. Go to the next page, probably. No. Okay, you see the 2-story portion of the building? That is towards the single family. So there is no window. It's just the third floor has no window, just block, and for that matter, even the downstairs or the 2 floors don't have window towards the single family. No window there.
Okay. And what trees are being proposed to be planted
You see the tree heights
between
there.
the
I don't know.
proposed building and the existing dwellings there?
The trees you see, those are the proposed landscaping trees. I don't know, maybe really can tell. You see the trees and...
I do.
Yeah, the name of the trees, could you guys help me out on that?
So in looking at the landscape plan, the larger green trees, those are the Chinese pistache.
Got it. So that'll create a kind of a green wall of landscaping.
Yeah.
They're one of our larger landscape trees that is intended to provide both shade and to some extent some visual screening.
Okay. Perfect. All right, that is very helpful. Any other questions? No? Any question? No? All right, well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
All right. Are there any comments or discussions from those up here at the dais?
I think for me, I'm certainly understanding of the concerns of our member of the public who came out. However, this property seems to be a very challenging one, and there probably aren't a lot of ideal, maybe not, there is not any ideal project that would make everybody, happy in this case. I think given the challenges of this property, I think the project before us, I see as a pretty good one, and I'll go ahead and move the item.
I'll go ahead and second it.
All right. I agree. I think this is a unique situation. I think the applicant has done with their team a great job in trying to make this pencil out. Obviously, it is a underutilized parcel that is probably bearing a lot of weight on the local residents, undeveloped, and so it's obviously helpful to see projects like this that allow housing providers to build and develop and meet some of our housing goals. So I have a motion, I have a second. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
And that item does pass with all members voting yes.
All right. Thank you very much. And now I believe we are on the fifth item, the Planning Director's Report.
Nothing for me tonight.
All right. Clerk, any scheduling items that the commission needs to be aware of?
None that I have. I've noted everyone's attendance for the next upcoming meetings, and I have nothing else other than that.
Okay. Moving on to public comment, any members of the public wish to speak on an item not on the agenda? Hearing none? Seeing none? Clerk, no?
I have not received any.
All right. Then that concludes our hearing for this evening. We'll adjourn at 5:54.